Hello, and thank you for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras, here with ILTV's Morning Briefing.
According to Arabic media, Israeli planes hit a Hezbollah weapons convoy near Damascus overnight. The IAF warplanes who reportedly fired from Lebanese airspace also hit an army compound in the Syrian capital. Israeli officials neither immediately confirmed nor denied news of the purported attacks, but other news agencies say that 4 large explosions could be heard in the Syrian capital. Hezbollah has thousands of fighters in Syria in support of the Assad regime, and in April, Prime Minister Netanyahu confirmed that Israel has carried out dozens of strikes against Hezbollah operations in Syria in order to prevent them from obtaining game-changing weapons. A controversial bill that would retroactively legalize thousands of settler homes on private Palestinian property is expected to pass its first reading in the Knesset today. The Settlements Bill, more properly known as the Regulations Bill, is part of a specific plan to avert the demolition of the Amona outpost, which the High Court determined must be torn down by December 25th of this year. The law is meant to allow the state to pay the Palestinian landowners whose property settler homes were illegally constructed on. Coalition Chairman David Bitan of Likud said that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will support the legislation if an alternative solution cannot be found. In an unusual move, the draft of the bill to be brought to a vote will include 2 versions. One version creates a framework that blocks the standing court orders to demolish homes in favor of efforts to legalize them. The second version does not. Another proposed bill, this time from Shas, has angered the conservative and reform movements, as the law would declare the Western Wall a holy area subject to the jurisdiction of the rabbinical courts and the chief rabbinate. The bill includes criminal penalties for anyone participating in progressive prayer services at the Western Wall, including the southern section, and would ban women from reading the Torah, blowing the shofar, and wearing talit and tefillin. Anyone found violating this law would be liable to prison sentences and hefty fines of up to 10,000 shekels, or roughly $2,600. The new proposed legislation would render obsolete a previously agreed government plan to create a pluralist prayer space at the southern end of the Western Wall. The head of the conservative movement described the legislation as, quote, craziness, and said that the current government was acted in a post-Zionist manner. According to reports, President-elect Donald Trump has picked Jewish banker and film producer Steven Mnuchin for Treasury Secretary. Mnuchin had served as finance chief in the Trump election campaign and made his fortune as a banker for Goldman Sachs. He's best known, however, for producing blockbuster films such as Avatar and X-Men. Media outlets such as The Washington Post and The New York Times reported that Mnuchin was Trump's Treasury pick, but the selection is not yet final. 53-year-old Mnuchin was one of the Republicans to support Trump's campaign, though he has no previous government experience. His father, Robert Mnuchin, is a Jewish philanthropist and art collector.
That's all for now. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.